Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's card. So make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us, and of course, give us that like, that thumbs up right away. We really greatly appreciate that. It really helps us out. And today on the show, we'll have picks for you from the Major League Baseball NHL playoffs. It's Game 3, long awaited here. Also, a W action up there for you as well. So let's beat the Cappers, get right to the picks because we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's happening?
No, not too much, Tony. Can't complain about my Sunday. Nice 5-2 day. Definitely called that NBA game right from the start to the finish. OKC first half. We got the over, and we got OKC bounce back 1-1 there. Can't complain. Nice 5-2 day. On to today's action. NBA, man, just been good for me. I can't complain on a nice little 9-1 run in the NBA. So we'll be sad to see it go. But as always, gonna be sad to see it go. Pretty good game though. As we as both finals now are best of 5. So we're back to the NHL tonight, best of 5, because both series 1-1 in the NHL and NBA. So back to the NHL tonight, as you alluded to. No potato salad Monday.
No.
Well, for a couple of the teams. A couple of the other teams, are the rest of the teams that are up, yeah, they can still have potato salad Monday. But smaller slate, like it. Let's get to it. There's some good spots, I think, to make us some money today.
Very absolutely. Let's say hello to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Oh, not much. Coming off a 2-2 day. Pacers just couldn't get it done. Had the plus 11 there. Did catch the free play that I gave out on the video yesterday with the over just barely once they put those guys in and nobody played defense anymore. We just got over our 228. But had 2 in the MLB. Angels couldn't get it done. That was the best bet of the day. But 2-2 day, not too bad. Small card, ready to get to it.
Get to it. Alessandro, what's happening?
Not much. Pretty good day yesterday, 5-2. Just the Astros, man. Offense just didn't show up. I thought they'd get to Bybee. And then also the Pacers for me got me. So other than that, everything went well. Baseball's getting back on its feet. And then yesterday as well, I swept the 3-pack that I put out. 2 WNBA games. They both covered big spreads. And then Carlos Alcaraz gets it done on the French Open. That was very nice. An amazing match.
You had a really good French Open. I was looking at the numbers there.
So, in the French Open.
In the French. So
yeah, pick our spots.
Yeah, pick the spots. Of course, so we do handicap. We do document tennis here on Tony's Picks. Of course, people love it. They love the sport. It gets a lot of coverage. And we good job there from Alessandro. Yeah, I had a 3-in-1 day. Hit swept the baseball, but missed the Pacers. So, but again, I think that's my strategy. It's going to keep going. As long as they're healthy, I'm going to still take points with the Pacers throughout the series. Looks like that could be my strategy moving forward here. All right, we'll get to the games here. Major League Baseball 9-game card. There is a 72% chance of rain in Miami and Pittsburgh. Yuri Perez returns. He was that little star rookie that came in striking out 29% strikeout rate, then gets Tommy John and scares the entire league. That a young kid like this goes to Tommy John right away. So he's back since we've seen him in 2023 with that pretty good rookie campaign. He'll be on the mound today. Burrows was the announced pitcher. He looks like he's still going to go in that one. Let's see what we have here. Let me see if there's any. I don't believe there's any more rain here. Savali was moved to today. Originally scheduled to go yesterday. I wish he did. But Savali today against Chris Sale there against Atlanta. And let's see if we have any other changes here. Nope. Looks like we're still rolling as we're going here. Okay, so no changes in baseball. We'll do the 5 and 4 in this 9-game card. We'll start here with the Marlins and Pirates. I've got the Pirates $1.10, total of 8. Reds and Guardians. Guardians $1.48, total 8.5. Cubs and the Phillies. Here we got the Phillies $1.25, total 7.5. Rays and the Red Sox. The Red Sox $1.10, total 8.5. So hope so many of you had that Red Sox almost $2 yesterday as a dog. I wish I did in the premium. Braves and the Brewers. Braves $1.65 on the road, total 7.5. We start with Rob.
Yeah, for me in these matchups, it's like do you trust Perez in his first start back? I don't. The Marlins in the first games of series haven't been good this year. Numbers wise, first game of a series, 5-16. But then Pittsburgh isn't so good in the first game of a series either. I would lead to Pittsburgh, just paying the start there. for Perez coming back. Lean Pittsburgh in the coin flip. Both teams haven't been great in that first game of the series. But lean Pittsburgh in that matchup. And then looking at look what Boston did. It's kind of that spot. You fade the team off of Sunday Night Baseball. But I like the over in that one. To be honest, you look at Bass, the way he's been going. He's been giving up runs, plenty. Bello, he can give up some runs as well. I think both of these starters give up plenty of runs for us. And then we get to the bullpens later. We get over this light total, I think, at 8.5. I think we easily cruise 9-10 runs in that matchup. And then one more I'm looking at here is give me the Cubs with Boyd on the mound. Playing a little better baseball. Wheeler? Nah, I think this is time to fade Wheeler. Wheeler has been pretty good for Philly. As he always usually is, especially at home. But I think you look what he did his last start. That was against the Braves. He went 5 innings, 4 walks, 6 earned runs. I think we're seeing a little bit of regression after that nice little run from Wheeler. And I think the Cubs bats can take advantage. Give me the Cubs on the money line in that one.
Yeah, a long paternity leave for Wheeler there. Coming back. It's been quite a long time there. On over to Chris.
Yeah, Cincinnati, Cleveland. I'm going to go with Luis Ortiz there in that matchup there. When you got Miley starting, just not a good numbers on him. I think he's only pitched 2 innings, so we don't know what's going on there. Cincinnati may be going for a bullpen game here, but I'd rather take Cleveland at home in that one. Miami, Pittsburgh with Perez coming back. We got Burrows at home. Probably take the under there. Pittsburgh doesn't really hit the ball that well at home. We have to see what Perez can do when he comes back in his first start here. And then I'm going to go the other way. I know it's 7.5, but I'm going to go the other way with Chicago and Philadelphia. I think Zach Wheeler gets hit, and we get some runs in that one. And then did the video for Atlanta and Milwaukee. Going to take the under in that one. We got Savali, we got Sale. I think they'll be serviceable for a little while there. Braves not hitting the ball well on the road. From the looks of it, Milwaukee's not hitting the ball well at home. So I would take the under 7.5 there.
Yeah, from Chris on over to Alessandro.
First, right off the bat, when I see Wade Miley with the Guardians-Reds game, I'm attacking the over right there. I think the Guardians get to him. I like all the props in that game as well. Jose Ramirez, Steven Kwan. For the Marlins game, I like the Marlins, honestly, and Yuri Perez coming on his debut. This kid, first 9 starts, 1.34 ERA, and his first 19 starts in 2023, but 3.15 ERA. I mean, he's 6'8", 220, a lot of gas. And Tommy John nowadays is just not that big of a deal. These guys seem to come back from it. So still young. I like to see a good start from him. And I think the Marlins will rally behind him coming back. So I like the Marlins there on that game. And for the Braves-Brewers game, I like the Braves. I just think there's a pitching advantage. Sale's going to have a good outing, about 6-7 innings strong. I would take them on the run line, though, just because I don't like the minus 175. So I'll take the minus 1.5.
Yeah, from Alessandro, tell you what I think about these games here. I'm going to hold my nose and take the Reds here at that big plus price. Cleveland 2-4 at home against winning teams, losing 1.5. But Reds have hit righties pretty well. Their bullpen has been sharp over their past 5 ERA of 2. But Cleveland, a team that doesn't hit at home, and they're only hitting 220 against left-handed starters. So I'll take that plus money there with the Reds. Also, I would look at Philadelphia. I'm sorry, look at Chicago. The Cubs here at that plus price. Philly 3-6 at home against lefty starters, losing over 5 units. They are missing Harper in the lineup. And, man, you can't get paid. A struggle against Pittsburgh. Oh, my goodness, what they did over the weekend. Over their past 5 games, they're hitting $1.94, and their bullpen at home has an ERA near 5. So I'll look at the Cubs in that one. I'm gonna go Red Sox here. Look at Baz and ERA over his past 5 games near 5. Bello in his night home starts an ERA of 2.82. At this coin flip price at home, the Red Sox 11-7, returning 3 units. I'll take them in that spot. And then I just got to have to take the plus money with the Brewers. I mean, that's a big number. I know it's Savali, but Atlanta hitting just $200 here in the past 5 games. Bullpen ERA 7.5. They had to fly from San Francisco. Brewers have hit lefties pretty well this year. Savali in his past 3 starts, ERA of 3.14, and the Brewers bullpen pretty good form right now. But man, you see the Braves on the road here against right-handed starters, 7-18, losing 16 units. So I got to look at the Brewers in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show as we close out baseball with these final 4 games. Blue Jays and Cardinals. We got the Cardinals $1.10, total 8.5. Homeless will leave them in their shelter to the Angels. Look at the Angels here, $1.54, $1.57 here, total 9. Dodgers and Padres, a rivalry again. The 2 rivals meet in San Diego. LA $1.13, total of 8. Mariners and D-backs. The D-backs $1.68 here, total 9.5. We'll get it. Merrill Kelly, the last healthy. Gallen's still healthy, but maybe he's not. I don't know. But Kelly on the mound there. We get over to Rod.
Yeah, look at these games in the spot for me. First one I'm looking at here is where is it? Angels. Yeah, Angels favorite. No, not doing it. I know the Homeless are only 3-7 in the last 10, but I'll take them. Give me the plus money with the Athletics coming into LA and getting a win. And Kikuchi's on the mound. So, you say Kikuchi and I say trash can. So, for me in that one, I'll take the Athletics and the plus money in that one. Just don't like what I. And when the Angels get to be a favorite, I'd have to dig it up some numbers for you. I don't think they're good because I remember off that little run they were dogs for most of it, and then they turned to a favorite and they started losing again. And then they also back at home started losing again. For some reason, the Angels on the road and as a dog, they just been absolute money. But as a favorite, no, not doing that. And then you look at St. Louis here at home against the Blue Jays. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Give me the Cardinals there in that one. Cardinals against right-handed starting this year at home. What are they, 17-4, and you're up well over 12 units? Nope. Give me the Cardinals at home to stay hot over the Blue Jays in that one in Barrios. I know the Blue Jays are not, but give me the Cardinals at home in that one.
Cardinals at home from Rod. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'll definitely take give me a little bit, it's not plus money, but at least I think it's even money here with St. Louis at home. Definitely with Palante. We'll take that over the Blue Jays on the road. And then Athletics, Angels, Kikuchi, Springs. I'll just leave that one alone there. I know they're out of the shelter. Good for them. It's a lot of plus money there for the Athletics, so might lean Athletics in that one, but trying to leave them alone right now until they figure some stuff out. Seattle, Arizona at home. I'm going to take, let's see where we're at with the total, 9.5. We know Merrill, he could probably get hit, but I think they get to Hancock. So I'm going to take over in the Arizona-Seattle game in that one. And then Dodgers and San Diego. Let's see, we're getting Pivetta and May. Let's see. We're sitting at 8.5, 8 right now. We'll go. Trying to see the numbers on these guys here real quick. I'm gonna go. I don't know. We probably go over in that one just there. I think San Diego's back at home. They've been on a road trip here, but I think they get hot on this one. We know what the Dodgers do in the first game of a series usually, so I'll go over there. Just a lean. Nothing there.
Yeah, from Chris on Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm thinking tons of overs in this time slot for sure. So with the first one, the Blue Jays Cardinals, I'll take that. I'll take that over. Barrios on the mound. I also see a Vladdy home run. I like the home run prop there. For the Athletics game, give me the over on that. I see Kikuchi leaving the ball up, and a Rooker home run prop, Soderstrom home run prop. And then when you got the Dodgers Padres going at it as well, I could see home runs as well. Ohtani and who was it? Ohtani and Freddie Freeman have like amazing numbers against Pivetta. It was 6 for 48, 333 batting average, 8 extra base hits, 16 for 48 is yeah. And so I like the over in that game as well. I like the props for them. And then D-backs and Mariners, I like the over. So just an over fest, basically.
Overfest, it's over. We're in over season, getting close to summer here. But
a lot of runs. Come on.
A lot of runs. We're going to see that we're seeing a lot of sunshine. The weather getting warmer. Not to the 90-degree temperature we get in those Midwest games yet, but we're starting to see temperatures getting. We like to see the temperatures get warmer in Colorado because then they start flying out of there. We've seen a lot of unders there. We always do. All right, I'm going to be Cardinals here. I just can't get off that fact. The Cardinals are 17-4 at home against righty starters, returning 14 units. They've just hit the ball. They beat 2 out of 3 out of the Dodgers. I got to give them respect here. They are Toronto on the road, 236. Both bullpens in great form. coming into this game. So I'll look at the Cardinals there. I'm going to stay away from that Angels and the Athletics game. Just going to watch this one because Kikuchi, actually, believe it or not, Kikuchi, 5 home starts, an ERA of 1.33. So that's what keeps me away from taking that plus money. Also taking me away from the Athletics is that horrible bullpen. So stay away there. I'm going to take the plus on Seattle there. I know it's Hancock, but man, I don't have any faith in this Arizona bullpen whatsoever, especially at home. An ERA of 5.68. How long is Kelly going to go? Right, they got to be worried here. They're losing arms left and right. Burns is out for the year now. that Arizona pitching staff took a hit there. The roof will be closed for this series. I can pretty much expect the roof to be closed for the rest of this now until at least through October, or actually through September, I would say, when it's hot. So roof closed. Looking here at Arizona Interleague hitting 216. But Seattle on the road is a different team, hitting 259, 42 homers in 31 games, and the bullpen performing well. Seattle's been a pretty good road dog at this price point, so I'll take Seattle plus that price. And I'll take the Padres at home. They get up for the Dodgers at home, and then they crap the bed against everybody else. After they face the Dodgers, the Padres have a big series, and then they'll go the other way. LA is really, their bats have slowed down here, 245 over their past 7. May on the road, an ERA about 5.5. Pavetta at home has been sharp here, ERA of 1.69 in his 6 home starts. And their bullpen the Padres bullpen has been sharp of late. When you look at Dodgers against good bullpens this year, 1-4 on the road against teams with a bullpen ERA of 3.45 or lower, losing 3.5 units. So I'll take the Padres in this spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we turn our attention to the NHL. It is Game 3 as the series moves to Florida. It's a long road trip, long flights here in this series. Oilers and Panthers 1-1 series. Florida at home being favored about $1.37, total 6.5 there. There's a juice 6 to the juice over there at Penny. So 6.5. Depends how much juice you want to pay or take. We get it started here with Rod.
Yeah, it's actually the longest series we were looking this up to see which is the longest flight in the Stanley Cup final, and it's been this one. Your Kings are in there at number 2, flying to Montreal.
Wow, that's longer than that flight, man.
Yes.
Woo.
So this flight here from Edmonton to Florida at Sunrise Arena is a longer flight than the one LA to Montreal series. That's number 2 on the list of series is long. That one's what is it, 3,800 and something, and this one's or it's close to 41, and then I think this one's like 4,300 kilometers distance is the travel from one to the other. So that's why they give you 2 days rest here. So for me, this is a tough game. This is going to be one of those games that look at what we seen last year, game 1 and game 2 in Florida, low scoring games. They were tight. We've seen in the first 2 games a little more loosey. We've seen a lot of sloppy play, kind of some really bad penalties being taken on both sides. But we know they don't like each other. We know we've some controversial calls on both sides. The reffing, I'm going to say I would give them about a C- because they missed calls. They making some silly calls and just missing it. So do better there. But players-wise, I think they have to step up. And both these teams off of 2 days rest have been money to the under. I know we've seen a lot of goals in the first 2, and there's some stats and trends that say, hey, both these teams are on a nice little overrun here in game 3s over the last couple of years in the playoffs. But as I said, these teams off a couple of days rest, you have to plan a little better, have an attack plan going, and especially in Sunrise here in Florida. Panthers 9-6 to the under off of 2 days rest, but at home 4-1 this season off of 2 days rest to the under, and the Oilers 6-1 on the road off of 2 days rest, 13-4 to the under. Give me the under 6.5 in this one. It's gonna be a low scoring one.
Right. So if you went over under on the hits, what would you think here in this series? You think it's gonna get a lot more physical now that it's in Florida?
A lot more physical. Increase the hit count because it's gonna come up. The Oilers are going to start cleaning their checks. So it's a Florida team. They're back and forth. So a lot more outside play like we've seen in the overtime. We've seen a lot more hitting, we did see some back and forth plays, and both goalies made some big saves. We just seen in the first couple of games there were some early bad, like I said, bad penalties. They cleaned that up, and in Florida, tighter game. Give me the under.
I've heard some people
hits wise go up.
Hits wise go up. Look at the hits props. Look at the hits props in this one. I've heard people talk. I've been hearing some opinions here that some people are going to sit out the side for Game 3 and just play the team that loses in Game 4. But do you see that possibility? The team losing here, playing them in Game 4, or you just say, hey, it's a possibility they can win. Whoever wins can win both games in Florida.
It's possible whoever wins this game can win both games. Definitely possible. Everybody's gonna. It's the zigzag theory, right? You win one, I win one, you win one. Well, we see last year was you win 3, I win 3, and then we play Game 7. So anything's possible. You look at those first 2 games; they could be easily either one of the teams being up 2-0 heading into Florida, right? 2 overtime games. A little bounce goes your way, bounce goes their way. So it is what it is. There, if we see another. Sprinkle on overtime again? Hey, why not? It's possible.
Yes, no,
we already
I saw it as a Kings fan.
Yeah.
When Martinez got that goal, Martinez got that goal against the Blackhawks 10 years ago in the Western Final. In Game 7 Western Final, that fluky bounce from the point. Yeah. So it's craziness happens.
Definitely craziness happens. I've sprinkled on a little overtime again here. It's definitely possible.
There we go. From Rod on over to Alessandro.
NHL, I'll hop on that under with you, Ron. I just see it being a gritty game there at Florida. What you were alluding to, Tony, about seeing who's going to win this game and then bet on see who for Game 4. I do kind of like that strategy here, but I'm leaning Panthers to just win this game at home, but I just don't like the minus 150 price. So I would like to just maybe sit back and wait and see if we could attack a Game 4 and they possibly go to Edmonton up 3-1.
There we go. They're from Alessandro. All right, let's continue here on the Tonix Morning Show as we move on over to the W. Yes, we got Monday. That's what happens when we get expansion teams. We get the Monday games. No national TV yesterday. It was all league pass yesterday. I was looking to find some games. Couldn't find them. It was all league pass. There. All right, here we go. The single one on the board today, Valkyries and Sparks. The Sparks at home, 6.5, 7, total 163 over to Rock.
Yeah, for me in this one, I'm going to take the expansion club to just outright of the who do they beat? They beat the Aces and went in Las Vegas and thoroughly handled the Aces. It wasn't close. So the Sparks here at home, you look at the number. I don't like the number here. It's 6.5 in most places because, well, it wasn't 7 and it dropped. So, a lot of money came in on the Valkyries here. But is it because of the recency bias of the team just whooping the Aces? I don't think so. Like as I said earlier on the year, this Valkyries team, they can rebound. They've got some players. They're starting to put things together as well. And you look what they can do defending-wise. They're actually the better defensive squad here than what the Sparks have shown. I know at the start they weren't, but you look what they're doing now, holding teams to 42% field goal shooting, only giving them 81 points a game. While on the Sparks side of things, 43% field goal shooting and 83 points a game. So Sparks giving up a couple more points than at home. They're 1-4 straight up and 1-4 against the number. I got to grab the Valkyrie plus the points.
They're from Rod, Coach Lex. I think Sean was showing his age when he said no potato stuff. I think in these days it's no meal prep Monday. I think that's where we got to get with the times.
Yeah, right. No meal prep Monday. Meal prep Monday.
That's right. Monday. That's getting with the times there. On over to Alessandro.
So for this WNBA game, I'm liking just a prop in this game. I don't really like that minus 6.5 for the Sparks. So I'm going to just go Kelsey Plum, the over 20.5, excuse me. Just the last 9 games or to start the season, the first 9 games, that's actually gone under 5-4. So I actually see her, 5-5. It's going to go over 20.5 tonight. She has had to take more of a facilitator type role here in LA, but I do see her just dominating the ball, and why not 20.5?
Yeah. You're not winning. You better throw out the facilitator, become the stat pattern.
Right.
You know what I mean? If the wins don't come facilitating, and the coach will feel the pressure in this thing. They don't give you much time to win. You gotta You got to win now. You sign someone like Plum, they expect to see W's up there. You know, they're not going to accept this. Well, you know, we're waiting for Cameron Brink to come back, and well, who knows when she comes back, what form she's going to be in coming off that ACL. You really don't know. There. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Fix Morning Show. As you'll get that baseball game, college baseball in the happy hour, 7 Eastern, Murray State and Duke. That's the only game we have. The super regionals all got eliminated. Auburn, my friend Ren Crawford's got to be upset. His Auburn Tigers got knocked out. There's only two SEC teams in the College World Series. We got 7 teams in. We're waiting for the winner of Murray State and Duke. Murray State pounded Duke yesterday, so thank goodness for that. But UCLA got through, Arkansas got through, and LSU got through in the games yesterday. So we had 3 sweeps and then one series that's 1-1. But tune into the happy hour Murray State Duke pick there. I know Ron or Ramon will have a pick in that game because they've been following the sport. And then and after this game is completed, then we'll know our 8 teams that go to Omaha in the College World Series. And of course, the word in that World Series is in Omaha is that it plays to a lot of unders, not a lot of scoring in that ballpark there. There was even talk that once they built the stadium in Vegas, that they'll move the College World Series over to Las Vegas. That's the talk there. They want runs. They want runs in the College World Series. All right. It's time for our Parlay Purple segment where our cappers give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They make the call on this one. We start with Rod.
Yeah, for me, we're going to go with a little let's go with 3-teamer here today. First one we're going to start off with is the Pirates. Give me the Pirates on the money line. I like the Cubs on the money line. And we're going to throw in the under in tonight's hockey game for you. A little 3-teamer.
Here we go here from Rod, and we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'll give you a 3-team over here. I think it's going to be an explosive Monday. We'll do the Cubs, Phillies over, Seattle, Arizona over, and LA versus San Diego over there. Your home run prop for the day is going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Hits Zach Wheeler very well, hits the ball really well on the road. He's got 12 home runs on the road. Zach struggles against left-handed batters, so take Pete Crow at the plus 500.
Yeah, from Chris, I don't know, Alessandro.
I like it. For my parlay, I'm going to go with what was it? Well, we'll go with the Kelsey Plum over, and then we're going to go with the over in the Guardians-Reds game, and then over in that Dodgers and Padres game.
There you go, Alessandro. I'll give you a 2-teamer today. I like the Padres and the Mariners tonight. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. We just gave you our free plays here on the show. Now it's time to let you know what we have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, over at Tony's Picks, you'll find our premium plays, our best bets up there, all cappers documented with records and transferable results from every play that we release here at Tony'sPicks.com premium. So let's see what Rod's got for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com for today. Approaching 5,000 units of profit. Rod, what you got for sale?
And for me today, after off that nice little 5-2 day yesterday, got my NHL one-timer play. I also got my MLB dog of the day up there as well. I'm going to throw in one more play, and then I'll throw up a 5-pack for you. It'll be Money Monday 5-pack. It'll be up before the rest of the cappers can give you their picks and their spiel on what they got going for you here at Tony's Picks. So definitely jump aboard. Let's start the new week. We finished Sunday hot. It's time to start moving back up in the right direction. We've been middling. All last week was about middle. It was like a little winning day, little losing day, little winning day, but still hanging around over those 5,000 units on the year. So definitely jump aboard. Big week loading here. We got lots of NHL. We got NBA the rest of the week, more MLB, and then we got some more WNBA as well. So, and the CFL's back at the end of the week. We'll have some more plays there for you, too. So definitely jump aboard. Grab that week pass. Big week loading here for me. Also take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional. You can see I'm not the only hot capper here at Tony's Picks, so jump aboard. Let's make it a big week winning together.
Yeah, get on board right over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see all the documented records here from Ron. Of course, see his 1-day passes as well as his long-term pass, 7-day pass there. So go ahead and get on board with Rod over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's take a look and see what we got rolling here with Chris. What he's got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Chris, pretty sharp over in the NBA. What you got, Chris?
Guys, got you a 3-pack in baseball today. Best bet 2 premiums. Wrapped it all up for you guys on a Monday. And then, yeah, just almost on the long term. You can do 3 days if you want to try it out, or 7 days. Get you a lot of action this week. We've got a lot of MLB. We've got the NBA Finals still. We're going into Game 3 here. So, yeah, hop on something there and get you any late steam that comes through with these pitcher changes as we head to the TBDs this time of the year in June baseball. We can get you that information, get you the best lines. 2-for-1 capper. I tell you, every time I'm on this show, guys, 2 people put money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So hop on that. 2 people can get you paid better than 1. And then, yeah, use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That's going to save you 15% off of all that. I do have my baseball package all the way to the World Series. There's a lot of baseball left. It's a pretty reasonable price, and you can use that promo code. So, yeah, hop on something, and let's just continue to heat up here in baseball and finish out the NBA strong.
Yep, Chris. I think I'm strong with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see Chris's one-day passes up here. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. You can see the long-term subscriptions aren't because they're sold such a great discount. And you can always apply the promo code as well. So get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. Season passes there as well for baseball. A lot of baseball left all the way to the end of October, as it will include the postseason. All right, so you can see what Alessandro's got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Alessandro's been knocking it out on the courts. What you got, Alessandro?
So I'm just going to keep it simple today. 5 baseball games for you. So I got a 5-pack in the MLB. Yeah, just looking to smash today. Great day yesterday, 5-2. So I want to just keep going.
Keep going here with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. You can see he's got his one-day passes up there. Long-term subscriptions available as well. Lots of coverage here, 7 days. If you get the 7-day pass, you guys like that here on a Monday with all the NBA, NHL, baseball, the W, and of course, use the promo code 20 at checkout. Save that 15% off. Remember, all of our long-term subscriptions include late steam plays. We get our member plays in by 11 a.m. Eastern time, but we continue to handicap throughout the betting cycle to find late winners for our customers. So we can put plays in the system between 10 minutes and 2 hours of our game time. Those are flagged as late steam and are emailed directly to your inbox using the email you use for signing up for the service. All right. Let you know what I got rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com. I've got best bet from baseball as well as a 3-pack with my best bet bundled in them. So don't buy them both. Buy one or the other. Hey, just get that 7-day pass here on a Monday. You get all my premium plays from baseball and the NBA Finals when you get on board here for the 7-day period. Pick is your promo, Tony T at checkout. Will save you 15% off. Multi-capper promotion. So match me up with your favorite capper and get signed up. With you here on the morning show every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us to get the plays for you in real time. Also want to make note here tomorrow, if you guys would like to join us, we'll take live handicapper auditions. So you guys can come in audition for the site. If you'd like to come on board, we'll take those for you guys here tomorrow on the live show. And of course, if you happen to miss any of our live shows, we invite you to head on over to YouTube and just type in Tony's Picks in the search module there, and you'll be able to find our YouTube page with lots of content. You can watch a replay here of our live show. If you ever happen to miss any of our live shows, you can watch the replay. We do have a members feature. If you'd like to support our channel, get early access to my videos, hit the join button to become a member. And of course, the happy hour to Monday through Friday here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Rod hosts it with the gang up here. So you can, Rod will tell you more about the happy hour. You can to fill up that happy hour show there. So make sure you guys check it out. Our regulars in there. As you can see, Ramon, we're going to see Ron in there. We see Steven in there, Brian as well. So Ron hosting. So guys, check it out there. Hitting the video tab, you'll find more of our on-demand content. We go deeper dives in here with El Nino's with his dogs. Chris has got content I'll tell you about. Spreadsheet play a day from Ron Crawford. Rod deep dives here with W and the NHL. W as well with Ron and Ramon. So lots of great content up there. I go deeper dives, a lot more stats and angles there on my videos. So check those out as well. Individual videos and compilation over at Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel. So check it out. Let you know about the happy hour and more, Rod, over on the YouTube.
Yeah, definitely join us. It's Monday, so we got the happy hour back this week, 5 p.m. Eastern. So tune in for the happy hour show. Definitely enjoy getting that show to you guys. Lots of winners. Any latest info type thing, definitely tune in to the happy hour at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then also check out the YouTube content we got here at Tony's Picks. Lots of it. That's covered on the hockey game, the WNBA game. As you can see, there's lots of content from all the cappers here at Tony's Picks. Definitely head on over and check it out.
Neat. Of course, Chris, you keep an eye on those home run props and more on the on-demand YouTube.
Yeah, I've got a new system I'm using that seems to be working out pretty well here. A little bit better breakdown between pitcher and batter matchups there. So I'm always trying to give you guys at least 3 with good value there. And then got you a breakdown in the Atlanta-Milwaukee game tonight as to why we took the under there. And then, once the NBA Finals, we get Game 3, I'll have you some more content for that as well.
Very good. Of course, Alessandro up on our live shows, also working on a video series, but you also keep an eye on the UFC. You got through the pay-per-view. When's the next card from the UFC?
No, yes, the UFC Fight Night I'm already working on. I'll have a video out this week on that. We got Buckley versus Usman. Great fight. Ready for it.
Ready for it, guys. So a lot of great content here. Make sure you don't want to miss a fight pick over on our YouTube channel. Alessandro up there with this content. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this edition here of the Tony Dix Morning Show. Tune in again tomorrow live, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. A bigger card, 15-game card here for Major League Baseball and more. So make sure you guys tune it in. All right, any closing thoughts before we close it out?
Yankees, man. Yankees. Can't even go out there and punch them in the mouth after them running around like that, man.
Plus 194 right before game time. Plus 194 for the Boston Red Sox was the money line I got.
Yep.
They cooked left.
Sure, when Judge hit that home run, you could have even jumped on it more.
293 against left-handed pitching this year, and you got $2 on him. And Rodon, listen, great numbers, but he's not a Cy Young guy. That's a little regression there. All right. That'll do it for the show, guys. Going to wake advice, guys. Make it a winning day. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Dix Morning Show.